In one of the Fastbinder films, it's mentioned that there's a confusion about how both the Nazis, who were deadly, set in deadly enmity towards the not just, as it were, inimical, but deadly hostility, I should say, I suppose, in Schmittian terms, towards the Soviets, who were both could be put under the flag of socialism. Um, I, this topic is often handled by saying one is national and the other one is universalistic. But I think this is inadequate in the sense that it leaves something unsaid, which is sort of like it's true, but it's not the whole truth. And the whole truth here is um, almost the most important part of it, which is that uh, nationalism appears as something fake from within, because any um, culture, so we're seeing this with Dugin and the talk of Russian civilization, Russian empire, any culture that regards itself with full self-pride as the center of the universe must have necessarily a kind of universal ambition. So then you see that exactly in the sense that so Ratzel's term Lebensraum, which originally was a technical term, which meant, I just give an example to show what it meant. It meant that the South in the United States before the Civil War and the North before the Civil War had totally different climates, totally different earth, and the one was colder and better suited to commercial activity, the other warmer, better suited to agricultural activity. It created totally different um, life worlds, right, from the Lebensraum, meaning from the living ground. So when this term in the Nazi usage becomes this notion of expanding, building colonies, colonizing all the barbarians and so on, it shows that the so-called nationalism couldn't be restrained and only remain nationalism. So we should consider this whenever we hear the so-called talk of within this first war of multipolarity. Whenever we hear the so-called talk of the restraint. So like I put this the other way. If you look at Robert Kagen and people pushing the geopolitical view, we'd, as realists, be better off if we, meaning Americans, if we ruled the whole planet. That's the same thing from the other side in its strongest and most, with its highest gravity.